No arguments? That's one of the dumbest things I've heard in a while. My parents have been married for 50 years, and they argue daily. It's all the bourbon's fault. Welcome to the Andy Meadows Show. Coming up on the roundtable, we'll discuss the new episode of Southpark, mattress shopping with a wife, a legendary crooner with a legendary wing, going mad with a moderate amount of power, a drunk pilot, and more. But first, your headlines. Never arguing is the Swelce secret to a perfect relationship. On a recent episode of New Heights with special guest George Clooney, Travis Kelce shared he and Taylor Swift's secret to a perfect relationship: no arguments. Also helps to be worth a combined $1.7 billion and both be young and hot still. No arguments? That's one of the dumbest things I've heard in a while. My parents have been married for 50 years, and they argue daily. The absolute worst thing you can do in a relationship is not argue. You got to get that stuff out there. Holding on to it leads to anxiety, constipation, and randomly knocking up a Hooters waitress. Early estimates show Black Friday and Cyber Monday went well. An estimated 202.9 million U.S. consumers shopped during the 5-day stretch starting on Thanksgiving. And Cyber Monday saw shoppers spend $14.25 billion online, up 7% year over year. I spent several minutes trying to convince my 2- and 4-year-old they want the MetaQuest 3S at Target to no avail. Not that my wife would have approved either. Sounds like that's a gift for you. What? No, it's for the kids. And maybe while they're napping, I'll play for a little bit. I'm just trying to prepare our kids for the VR future. Lane Kiffin leaves Ole Miss high and dry. Not only did the former Ole Miss head coach bail on Ole Miss on the brink of its first college football playoff to take a better gig at rival LSU, he also took several coaching assistants with him, and now Sports Illustrated is reporting that he's poached multiple Ole Miss football commits ahead of signing day as well. That's like asking a girl to marry you, then telling her a day before the wedding you're in love with her sister. Apparently, raccoons can't hold their liquor. A drunken raccoon caused chaos recently at a Virginia liquor store. After breaking into the Ashland ABC store, the raccoon smashed bottles of liquor, consumed the spilled alcohol, and passed out in the bathroom after getting drunk. Been there. The raccoon was taken to the Hanover County Animal Protection and Shelter to sober up before being released back into the wild. Not how you handle it, by the way. You don't release him into the wild. You get him a camera crew and a reality show to keep us all entertained during the next pandemic. Watch that search history, fellas. In a murder trial gripping Massachusetts, prosecutors highlighted Brian Walsh's chilling internet searches following the disappearance of his wife Anna 3 years ago. Despite his claims of innocence, the husband Googled how to saw a body. There's a perfectly good explanation for that. I'm studying to be a magician. I just wouldn't want to tell you guys because it was embarrassing, but I guess the cat's out of the bag. Daddy likes top hats and crowd work. How was your Thanksgiving?
It was good. You know, lots of family and food and whatnot.
Did y'all do the traditional turkey or did y'all do something different?
We went over to Stacy's sister's in-laws' house. So I don't know how they're not related to me in any way, but it was her husband's parents.
Yeah.
And we were the only ones there. Her husband was flying a plane and nobody else came, but he did a spread for like 30 people. He had pork roast and turkey and ham and all the, but nice. Yeah, it was all traditional stuff. So.
Yeah, I feel like more people are getting away from it and branching out and trying other things. But I don't know. I'm kind of traditional.
It's not going to be good for Butterball if they, okay, now.
The turkey lobby does not like that.
Okay, the new bird is duck. We will have duck for Thanksgiving and Christmas.
The dad didn't like the Satan interview I did. He mentioned that on the show.
Did he think that you actually spoke to Satan?
No.
Does he not understand AI? Where did you get Satan's phone number?
No, I told him, I said, we have a standing rule on the show. Anybody referenced on the show has the right to come on. Satan DM'd me because I figured that's what Satan would do. He'd send you a DM, right?
You slip into your DMs, yeah.
On like X.
I kind of feel like he'd just show up, really.
That's true.
So now Dad can come on, and because you've talked about
I told
him on
him
the
that.
show.
I said, hey, you're welcome to come on. I'm sure he's nervous about the content that we would get into, but I said we've referenced you multiple times and Mom for sure, so y'all are both welcome at any point to come on and defend yourself.
That'll be the one that finally gets you over your 50 views. It'll blow up and get massive.
Dude, I've been dealing with a freaking back issue that is awful. I just woke up. This is what sucks about getting older. You just wake up with crap. So the doctor's like, how'd you do it? I'm like, I don't know. I just woke up and it was this way. But our bed kind of sucks.
That's important, dude. You need to get a good mattress.
Oh, we did. So yeah, it was 12 years old. So it was sagging in the middle. So we've been have you ever gone mattress shopping with Stacy?
Yeah. I lay in every one. I don't even, every bed. I just go to every bed and lay down.
I know that part's fun. But it's and the first time the 12-year-old mattress, when we bought it, I liked it a lot softer than she did.
Yeah.
And so we had a tough time. But this time, since my back's jacked up, she likes it firmer. So we actually agreed this time. It wasn't nearly as much a nightmare as the first time.
Yeah, but that's the important one, man. You got to have a good mattress. It doesn't matter if you spend some money on that because they'll last a long time and you won't have messed up things for being an old man.
Yeah.
It is ridiculous, though, when you just wake up like, I got a sports injury from sleeping. I sprained my ankle in the night. How did that happen?
Well, I was running through. I was like, maybe it's from picking up the children. And she's like, yeah, how old are your children? I'm like, they're pretty small. So picking up a small child jacked up your back.
12 pounds? I picked up 12 pounds the other day.
No, it's because I'm too cheap to buy a new bed. So we bought one during Black Friday and saved a frickin' ton.
Dude, mattresses are the weirdest thing because there's stores sometimes there's a mattress store on two corners right across from each other. Nobody ever goes in them. They're probably all money laundering fronts, or a mattress actually costs $100 to make and they sell them for $4,000.
You just hit on it right there because that's the key. Like when you go in, you're like, why in the heck is this $2,000, $3,000?
Yeah.
But they get you. It's important. You spend half your life on a mat. Half your life? What do I do for a living? I don't spend half my life on a mattress.
He does in the mattress store. He's just laying down all day.
That's what I thought
work
about.
in a mattress store. That'd be awesome. Nap time.
Not to dog. I feel like I dog on Costco a lot, and I love Costco. But we were thinking about buying one from there, but a lot of the reviews for the ones that were ordered online were bad. And it's like the mattress shows up and it's already sagging for like name brands. I'm like, are the people at the Costco warehouse just sleeping on these beds during the middle between their shifts?
Yeah. Had lots of use.
Yeah, I don't know how it would show up used, but
those people that are always like, oh, you could order our mattress online, sleep on it for 90 days, and then send it back if you don't like it. Like, that is such a pain in the butt. What are they doing with these used mattresses?
That's why they do it, dude, because they know you're not going to freaking send it back. Just like, do you ever send food back at a restaurant?
Almost never. Like, if it's like chicken that's rare, yeah. Like, if it didn't get cooked all the way through or something, I'll go, sorry, this didn't get cooked all the way through. Otherwise, I'm eating it.
Yeah, same, dude. I don't know if that's because I worked in a restaurant and I would know. I never did it, but I know the shenanigans went on back there.
I mean, I think that's really rare. I don't think people are actually messing with people's food all that much.
No, it's super rare just because you don't want to lose your gig and, or get, in a lot of trouble.
Plus, it's also really messed up to make somebody eat something like they don't expect. So
yeah, but there are people that will slip the things in there that give them
sure
the diarrhea.
There are people that murder people. So, clearly my moral code is different than others.
Yeah, I would never do it just because it's karma, man. I felt like if I did something like that, and I was always I was a good calmer downer. So they would have me, like if a table was really pissed off at somebody, they'd have me go over. And this was when I was
back
18
when you
years
were
old.
Charming and better looking.
Or probably drunk. and so I'm friendly. I've been at the bar the whole day, man. I'm cool. I'll go talk to him. I'll have a good time. Dude, do y'all watch Landman?
Yeah, I haven't started the next season, but we watched the last season. It's one of those where we wait for the show to finish because then you can get the streaming service for a month and watch all of it,
knock it all
and then
out.
cancel it. Yeah, because it's not. I'm not going to keep Paramount or Peacock or whatever it is around. They should know that. It's like, okay, once the show's series is over, okay, we'll get that service for a little bit and then watch it all.
See, which is the way to do it. See, I feel like if you're from Texas, you got to watch that freaking show. So I tried to convince Jill to watch the first season. She made it like 5 minutes into the first episode. You know, the 17-year-old girl's a little too naughty.
Yeah.
And she's like, I'm out on this. And I'm like, it's just Taylor Sheridan. That's what he does. And so I tried. I thought season 1 was great, but I love Billy Bob Thornton.
Yeah, Billy Bob is very good. He's just natural. And that's the thing, is like, aside from maybe Sling Blade, he's always just Billy Bob, you know, just a country dude that's in a situation that he shouldn't be in.
Yeah, but I thought it was really good, so I've been trying to convince her to, because I want her to catch up and watch it before I watch season 2, but I'm having no luck selling her, because she has a rule. She won't. We watched Yellowstone. She gets tired of his writing because she doesn't like how he writes female characters.
Well, I mean, he's a dude.
He's a dude. That's what we think females act like.
It's not what we think they act like. It's what we ideally want them to act.
Right. If you're, it's kind of like Game of Thrones. Like when Game of Thrones came out and everyone's like, why is that so like perverted? It's like, I guess it's written by a creepy old dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's going to write a lot of boobs and incestuous
And now this
stuff.
hot chick gets naked for no reason. Is it a plot point? No, I just want her naked.
I kept trying to go, the actress is 28 or 27. And she's like, but she's portraying a 17-year-old. I'm like, okay, yeah, I get it. I mean, it is kind of creepy when she's like stripping or whatever, but did you watch the new South Park episode making fun of Hexeth?
I did not. No, I haven't seen South, because South Park moved off of, I think it was on HBO or one of those.
It's on Paramount now.
Okay, well, when I sign up for them,
if you haven't, sign up, watch Landman, and watch
Tulsa
that,
King. Did you watch Tulsa King? That's good too.
I didn't like Tulsa King. I thought it was a little too silly.
It's because you need subtitles for Sly Stallone now. I'm the king of Tulsa King.
That's the challenge with those dudes, that they already had a little bit where they were hard to understand, and then they get older. Like Jeff Bridges, dude, I can't understand a freaking word Jeff Bridges says now. I don't know what it is.
I haven't noticed that so much. But yeah, Sly. But dude, he's probably 80, right? So he still looks good for being 80. But yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely stayed in shape.
King, Tulsa King.
No, but the clip. Just watch the clips of the South Park episode, because you'll get the point. I mean, they make fun of like how Hexeth is so, and it's really a broader point about all the folks in administration that are so like former podcasters, former Fox News folks. So they're, instead of a gun, he's carrying around a phone on a selfie stick, and he's like, "We got to get over here and get some content." So everything's content driven, and so as a radio guy, I think you'll think it's.
I saw the stories yesterday that he might actually be getting in trouble now. They're actually investigating him. So
turns out committing a war crime, and so he though it's not funny.
War crimes.
So what'll probably happen is they're going to throw each other under the bus. So he ordered a general to kill them all on that boat. I can't remember if it was the first strike or the second strike.
It was the second. So it was already like shipwrecked essentially, and he's like, finish them off.
There's verbiage in there that specifically says in the war manual that because it uses a shipwrecked example. Because I'm sure
it's
back
like,
in the day,
don't follow illegal orders like firing on shipwrecked people.
Yeah, because I'm sure that was a thing back in World War II or whatever, when we were all sinking each other's ships, that everyone's like, okay, well, we can't, like, if there's 100 sailors in the water, after, you can't just go and just kill them all. So yeah,
Right.
So it's a bad deal. So what will probably happen is he'll throw the general on the bus. General will, hopefully he recorded it, and the general can be like, nope, he gave me that order. But then it's tricky because you're also not supposed to follow an order. You're not, So yeah.
But dude, I get that, but at the same time, they're so ingrained into here's your orders, follow your orders.
Yeah.
Don't question your orders, just follow your orders. And then it's
Yeah.
like all of a sudden, yeah, but don't follow these orders, which I get because they're messed up, but it's like you've been training these guys their entire career to just do what you say.
Yeah, it's that one's a tricky one. Speaking of Trump, he did the annual pardoning of a Thanksgiving turkey tradition.
Yeah?
Maybe he threw in Ghislaine Maxwell as well, just for good measure. Probably. I'm just kidding. What weird holiday tradition do you guys have? Do you do anything tricky around Thanksgiving or Christmas that's specific to you guys?
I don't think it's specific to us. We just, we're traditional. We put up the Christmas tree. We did it early this year because it's very dark in Anchorage. So we put our Christmas tree up at the beginning of November. So,
dude, I think a lot of people are starting to do that. You go over to their house for Thanksgiving and they've already got the Christmas tree.
the stores are doing it in October, so might as well.
Yeah. Plus, most people don't. I mean, our mom does, but most people don't decorate for Thanksgiving.
Or President's Day, or Valentine's Day, or she's got the decorations for every holiday.
I kind of picked up some of that. Like the only tradition I have that's different, and I get made fun of a lot for it, is I do a Christmas village. And I used to add like a building or something every year because my idea was eventually it'll be freaking huge. But that was
throughout
before,
the entire house.
Well, when I was single and it was just me and I had a whole house to myself, I was thinking, well, if it gets too big, I'll just have a room. That's where the Christmas village goes. But that now I have an office and maybe half a bedroom, and that's
right.
And that's it. So I don't get to expand the village every year. Plus, the kids now can break things in the village, so it's weird because it's like, this is just for Dad. Because
these are Dad's toys.
So now I'm just a weird guy with a. So last year I had a table in here and I set it up behind me, but in all my meetings, people were like, "Why is there a village over there?" So I put a camera where you could like see close, and I had a wolf in there. Try to make it cool and manlier.
Oh, so you had like an overview camera in your village. Yeah. Oh, you want to see my village?
Which just made it weirder because I'm trying to conduct meetings and people are like, "Why is there a village?" And I'm like, "You want to see the cameras?" And they're like, "Is this guy a psychopath? What is his deal?" So I tried to make it funny because I saw Will Ferrell did a bit where he had built a village and the wolves were running the village.
Yeah.
So I tried to incorporate. So I had a wolf and a bear, and I tried to make and it just made it weirder and weirder. But
yeah, you're like, this is so I thought you had a totally normal tradition because I'm like, yeah, lots of people get the villages going until you started saying, oh, and then on my Zoom calls, I would welcome people into my little village.
Well, I got the cameras and the lighting. Why not? Why not have a little fun with it?
Yeah, that is weird.
As a crooner, this one stood out to me. So Paul Anka confirmed a long-standing rumor. I don't know if you've heard about Frank Sinatra being well endowed during a recent interview, saying that during his time with the Rat Pack in Vegas, there were sauna moments that made maintaining eye contact challenging. What is it with old guys in saunas, dude, and hanging out nude in locker rooms?
Well, I mean, because they don't give a crap anymore at all what anybody thinks. It's just like, fine. What am I going to do? Cover up? What do I care?
Yeah, but
at least Paul Anka was like, it was a sauna moment, not a three-way.
Right.
We're doing the devil's triangle.
Yeah, he's probably like, how can I bring this up and not make it sound bad on me? Oh, it was a sauna. We all hang out in saunas. But it's inconsiderate to the rest of us, dude, to be sitting around. I want to go in a sauna, but I don't want to see a bunch of people naked.
Clearly you're not well endowed then.
I'm doing all right.
If you had a hog, you would be in the sauna any chance you get.
Maybe you don't want that advertised.
Keep trying to sell it, dude.
I just think I don't know. I've always thought that about saunas, and because saunas are so comfy. I want to go in there. Have you ever? And they do it in locker rooms too, like a gym locker room.
Yeah.
Guys just walking around totally naked. It's like, what do you? I don't know you. That's not you. The first time I meet you, you want me to see you just totally freaking naked? What is this?
They introduce themselves. Hey, I'm Steve. Sorry about the junk.
And it's like they overemphasize it too. Like they stand in a way where it's like
put one leg up onto the bench. Yeah. The Captain Morgan pose while they're talking to you.
Yeah, it's like they're trying to make you look at it. It's like I don't want to look at it, but the way you're standing, I can't help but yeah, it's. You ever had any weird sauna interactions?
I mean, no.
Or locker room?
Because locker rooms, yeah, you just see people. You just deal with it. You seem to be very uptight about this. People are naked in there. If you don't use a home gym, if you don't want to inadvertently see some junk. So
well, it was always weird in high school. So playing basketball, I showered because we had morning practice. So I'm like, I'm not going to practice and then not shower and go to class. I don't want to be the smelly guy.
Yeah,
that's not a good reputation to get. So I showered, but a lot of the guys were weird about showering because it's a big open thing. There's no stalls or whatever. So I just sucked it up and did it. But some guys would go in there in their underwear and shower, and it's like that's weird. Makes it even more awkward.
Well, and I never got that either. Like, how hard would it be to put stall showers in? It was just like, oh no, we want one giant open room and everybody face each other with this tower of shower heads in the middle.
Right. Is this prison? Why are we doing it like this? You can't throw a I'm sure that was probably back then. Today they probably have stalls and much nicer. But every facility I never got to the highest level to a private stall level of basketball. It was all just high schools, and they were like, yeah, these were built when people wanted to see each other shower. Yeah, that was so.
When the coach would stand in the corner and make sure you're getting all the crevices.
That's good, boys. Oh.
Soap it up.
He's gonna get fired in 6 months. One time I tried to hook up with a girl in a sauna, and that.
Dude, that doesn't seem like that's a good idea.
It was a horrible idea. I mean, it was, and luckily we both kind of realized it pretty quickly. So we're both like, "Oh God, this is why would anybody do this?" But
I mean, just skin against sticky skin, and just no.
Yeah,
dude, I just flew home from Lafayette on Sunday, and the second flight from Houston to Denver, I was next to a dude he wasn't fat, he was just really wide, really just muscular, huge dude in the middle, and I'm big too, and so we were just pressed against each other the entire 2.5-hour flight. It was so uncomfortable.
Was he smelly, or was he?
No, he wasn't smelly. He was pleasant. It was just like, I'm sorry, we're huge, we don't fit. Would it kill the airlines to give us 2 more inches so I don't have to be pressed against a stranger the entire time?
I feel like they should. At some point, too, it's like we got to separate the big folks a hair. You know what I mean?
Could we check a box like how wide are you? Well, I'm not to the I need an extra seatbelt size. I don't have to buy 2 seats, but
well, and I know I'm skinny, but I'm so freaking tall. Like when I get it's annoying when there's another big guy in my next to me too, because we're both like fighting to get in there. So getting up to go to the restroom or anything, I try not to spill over the seats, but I definitely
can't help it a lot of the time. You're just like, this is what they're giving you, and I get the window so I can lean that way. But
when you're on the plane, are you watching people walk by the aisle? And
you're like, please no.
Oh,
I'm sure people are doing that when I'm walking down the aisle. Yeah. Hope it's not this guy.
I think we all do that because I always see people looking up like, is it going to be this dude? Is it gonna... Oh, God dang it. Or there's a hot chick and they're like, ooh, maybe it's going to be, and it's never that.
No, give me the crying toddler. At least they're not taking up half my seat. I'm fine with being
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We haven't flown with the kids yet. I don't know how that's going to go when we have to do that, but that seems like a stressful.
That's got to be tough.
So there's a lady at our school pickup that takes her directing traffic duties way too seriously. Like she gets way too
Gone mad
into it.
with her moderate amount of power.
Yeah.
You
and
stop
she-
right there. Stay.
Yeah, and she definitely like will bark orders out and knock on the window and tell you to do stuff, and it's like, I'm here every day, or we're here every day. We know the drill. We know what we're doing. Like, you don't have to like be so rude. I get it. So,
But maybe she does, because people are dumb, and she's just assuming that you're dumb too.
yeah, but you've seen our car. I mean, it's either Jill or I. Same freaking. We pick them up in the same car every day. Have you ever ran into somebody who's gone mad with their moderate amount of power?
Oh yeah, I always love the airport parker guy. When you're waiting to pick somebody up and it's like, oh, you can't park here. I'm like, I'm not parked. I'm in the car. No waiting. Well, I could see her walking towards me right now. Go around. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. What can you do to me? Can you tow my car? By the time the tow car gets here, we'll be gone.
Yeah, we had a RA in college that was always busting us for having girls past curfew and doing whatever. We never did anything
dude,
too
that
bad.
sucks. RRA was
But-
awesome. He didn't give a crap.
Yeah, see, those are
He's
the
like,
best.
don't do anything
RAs.
dumb and don't get me in trouble and be fine. Yeah.
Yeah, our guy, and so my roommate was of legal drinking age, and he, like the first week, we bought the RA alcohol. And I was like, ooh, we're going to be in good with this guy. No, he did not put that in our camp. And so he was always busting us for crap. And
To be fair, you were probably a jerk.
yeah,
18,
that age, I was
19-year-old
probably-
Andy was not.
That's true. I did. I got back. I dropped a water balloon on him to get back at him, and
And
I'm
that
sure
didn't
he-
get you in his good graces? Weird. Surprised that didn't work out for you.
I don't know if he knew it was me. We all hated him because he was always just,
Yeah,
It's
I
like
mean,
one of
there's two types of people in that role. There are the people who are very nerdy and book and like, this is the way it's going to go. And then there's the guy that's like, I don't care.
yeah.
Don't
which
let
I
me
get
catch you buying weed from anybody but me.
Yeah, that's the RA you want. I get it if you're doing something that's legitimately putting someone in harm's way, but if you're just college kids goofing off, lay off. Oh man, I saw this amazing story about. Have you ever heard the story of the drunken guy who landed a plane on the streets of New York City in the 50s?
Yeah, and he was telling the story to somebody who didn't believe him because clearly they wouldn't. So he went and stole another plane and did it again.
Yeah, he did it twice. Can you believe it? His name was Thomas Fitzpatrick. And he's sitting in a bar and running his mouth about how he could land a plane outside the bar. And the guy,
I landed a plane out. Yeah. So the first time he was just like, I could do this. I know I could do this. And
How
the
many
second time
times-
he's like, so a few years back, I was.
No, you didn't. Oh, really? You probably did it for like $20 or $50 or.
Well, you could buy a house with that back then. So, yeah.
Yeah,
But so he did it again. He said, somebody's like, no, you didn't. He's like, I did. And then went and did it again.
Yeah, that's freaking insane. So I guess he'd flown in the war. So man, people were built different.
Oh,
back
yeah.
Then, just like being able to be intoxicated and land a plane between buildings in
Buildings.
New York City.
Did he move it or did he just like, okay, that's their problem now?
Right. Yeah. Well, he stole it. So
I know,
it
that's what I'm
wasn't-
saying. So planes are incredibly easy to steal because for obvious reasons, they don't have keys. So you just get in a plane and take it if you know
Well,
how
and,
to.
And right, most people don't know how to fly a plane, so they're probably thinking this is. Well, it probably doesn't happen very often.
No. Well, there's a lot
Well-
of security around it. So
Well, and nowadays, if you tried to do what that guy did nowadays, you would. I'm sure they'd scramble jets and shoot you down.
yeah, there was the last time a guy stole a plane. Unfortunately, he did it to kill himself, but he was
Yeah.
like a ramp guy, and he just got in one and took it because he was
Yeah,
like, I just want to fly a plane.
I mean, it seems easy in Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's got to be the same. I hear they fly themselves, essentially. You just got to put your coordinates in, and it's fine.
There's a fair amount of buttons and knobs on there. I don't.
That's if you want to talk to people or something. Nah, it's none of that, man. Yeah, you look into a cockpit, it is so overwhelming, the amount of stuff in there. You're like, some of this is probably important, but I don't know what any of it does.
But I love that part of the bet was because it would be enough if the guy owned a plane and he was like, I'm going to go land it, next to the bar, outside the bar. But the fact that the part of the bet was also, I'm going to go steal a plane, I'm going to land it outside the bar. Oh, yeah, and I'm hammered already. Yeah.
Well, that's
nuts,
not, those kind of decisions don't happen sober, so I get
That's
why
true.
you had to be hammered to do it.
How many
Here,
people was
there's-
that guy inspired to do stupid stuff that did not go
Yeah.
nearly as well?
Dang it, booze. Here, the Bush pilots, so some of them have licenses. Probably a lot of them have licenses. Some of them are just guys that learned how to fly planes and they don't worry about it. And they regularly will take off and land on one of the highways here. Like you see them, they're going to the corner store in their plane, and they land on the highway, park it, get what they need, get back in the plane, take off again. It's perfectly like there's a right of way for the airplanes. I mean, clearly
Good
they do
Lord.
it when they got room, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, most places that only happens if it's an emergency and they're confident they're not going to accidentally take somebody out. on the
But
way
yeah, it's
down.
Alaska, so they're like, yeah, we get it. You need to land.
That's it for today's show. We'll be back next week with a new episode of The Andy Meadows Show, now available on your favorite podcast platforms as well.